Oh, WECT Investigates team is digging deeper into settlements between New Hanover County Schools and survivors of a former teacher's sexual abuse.
Those settlements have now totaled more than $6 million. And tonight, we're looking at the insurance deal shielding this district from those costs. WECT's Connor Smith has learned details about the new $640,000 settlement the school board approved this week. So, Connor, how much is the school system actually paying from that number?
Well, John, their attorney says just a $5,000 deductible, and New Hanover County Schools is fighting to avoid even paying that. We've learned their insurance carrier, Liberty Mutual, will cover almost all of this settlement. The two lawsuits allege the district was negligent, allowing Michael Kelly to abuse students for over a decade. He's now serving up to 31 years in prison. In 2023, the school district settled with victims for $5.7 million, and insurance fully covered that settlement outside of the $5,000 deductible. Norwood Blanchard, the school district attorney, says Liberty Mutual covered almost all of their legal costs in this lawsuit. Attorney Joel Ryan represents the victims in the lawsuits. He says the school district and Liberty Mutual made this case even harder than it's already been.
We need to be very careful on what insurance the school board purchases. The way they treated these people, the way they treated these victims was terrible. It was awful.
Blanchard says in the last few years, the district has seen a significant increase in insurance deductible and premium costs. He says that's not tied specifically to these lawsuits, but is happening statewide. Now, we've asked the district for public records showing how many taxpayer dollars they've spent on insurance costs and how these costs have changed since these settlements. We've also asked for how much they've spent on legal fees for these lawsuits. John?
Well, Connor, how can New Hanover County Schools get out of paying anything? You said the school system doesn't even want to pay the $5,000.
Right. Yeah, Blanchard says the school district paid their $5,000 deductible back in the first lawsuit, so he's prepared to argue they should not have to pay that again. He tells me it's about saving every public dollar that they can.
All right, Connor, we'll wait for another update. Thanks.